Hey guys, this is Greg with Medical Muscle. I want to go over how you go about asking for letters of recommendation, all right? So there is some planning that has to go. I think it's a little bit more, it could be more tactical than it probably seems like it needs to be. You want to set yourself up well. You want this person to be able to write a great letter about you, but there's things that you got to do to make that happen, right? All right, so I'm going to show you some of my tricks that I've done to collect some really good letters from really good doctors, okay? So, number one, if you're going for a specific specialty, okay, you need to blow away everybody in that specialty, right? All the attendings. Sure, that makes sense, but I want you to kind of target who you want to write your letter, okay? So if you've worked with this person, kind of think, okay, I need to put in extra effort anytime I'm around this person, all right? I'm not saying that you don't put effort into everything else, but you have to put in a little bit of extra. You have to, show that you're coming in on time. Maybe come in on a day that you're not supposed to be there to work with this person. Be in a position where they can see that you're staying longer. Coming in early, everybody does that, but staying later, very few people do that. It makes you look really good, okay? So put yourself in a position where you look really good to that person, okay? Next, I'd like you guys to, a good person to ask a letter from is someone who knows you on a personal level. And same thing, you know something about them on a personal level, right? Okay, so just for example, in the OR, the physician was talking, the surgeon was talking, and, it was a topic that I liked, and just shoot that out and just making some connections, okay? And then he happened to find out that I was a personal trainer, and I used that to pay my way through school, and he really appreciated that. And I feel like that's a good thing to have. You got to have that connection with the person that's going to help write your letter, right? I think, the letter will come out better. It's coming from someone that they like, someone they know. They have something more to say than just your work stuff, right? They can say something on your personal level or not, Two of the doctors that I worked with, I ended up having separate meetings with them. I kind of put it as, hey, this isn't the specialty I want to go into. I said, listen, I would like to, I just need some help getting some more information. I was curious. I do want to know more. There was questions I did have, but also it was kind of a situation where I just wanted to get to know them a little bit better, kind of get a question where I could ask them questions, what got them into it, get them talking about their personal life, and open up about their thing, and then they're enjoying it, and it's just a good experience. And then you can share yourself and what got you into it. And again, this gives an opportunity for them to get to know you personally, so that when they're writing that letter, it's something more than just like the superficial stuff. On time, good team effort. Something like about you personally. Okay. So this is something to think about. This is another thing, and I think a lot of people don't focus on this. The primary doctor, usually your preceptor, right? They're going to get a ton of requests for letters. And in our hospital, what has happened is the primary, like the preceptor that we all have interacted with the most, will only write letters for students that are going into that specialty. Okay, right? So I, for some reason, had a feeling that this would be a problem. And I needed letters from other, maybe other specialties to kind of have a more rounded picture of who I am. I tried to go for physicians that were good. They're the best in whatever field they are, but for some reason, students just don't get a lot of access to that one doctor. Say that they tend to not really work with medical students. For some reason, they don't have those duties as much. See if you can get a little extra time working with them, because, and obviously it's got to be in a specialty and like maybe a subtopic that you're really interested in. Get to know them. All right. Like for me, there was a surgeon that I really liked working with. I asked he only worked with certain students, and I asked, hey, can I come and jump into your case? I asked another student, hey, can I just observe, just to put my face out there? I think that's really crucial for you guys trying to get these letters. I guess the last thing too, Just don't be scared. All that pause and just nothing. I just don't want you guys to be scared about asking. You know, I don't think, even if someone says, no, it's okay, I'm not gonna write you, I don't think I haven't even had that. No one's turned me down. I know some other students that were turned down, but don't be scared to be turned down, okay? Just ask everybody. I think it's safe to just ask everybody, and then you can pick and choose the letters. But yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask. And any specialties. And try to make stretches, right? So if you're gonna go into OBGYN, you wanna get a surgical, maybe a surgical letter of rec. But you could probably also, get one in medicine, even family medicine. That would make sense, because some of the medicine you're doing in OBGYN is also that kind of stuff, right? Maybe not directly, but it's good to see a variety of stuff in the student's application. All right, guys, that's a lot. I hope you guys do well, and I hope you guys are kicking butt, because I'm tired. I'm kicking my butt, right? All right.